Companies think they need to add a bunch of sugar into it. It's just insane. If it says fat-free, walk away. All that these manufacturers want, buy more, buy more, buy more, buy more of their stuff. Hey there, Lacey here with the Sweet Pea Chef. And are you tired of being tricked by health companies saying that foods are healthy when they're actually doing nothing for your healthy lifestyle? Me too. So I want to go through all sorts of healthy foods that really aren't healthy and better choices you can make to actually eat on a healthy lifestyle. So let's get started. So peanut butter can be a very healthy option. Nut butters in general can be very healthy fats to add to your diet. However, you have to pay attention to the ingredients list. If they have ingredients that are just peanuts, or if they have peanuts and maybe a little bit of salt, that is a good peanut butter. However, so many of them have sugar, have trans fats added into them, have palm oil, just so many added oils and sugars that you really don't need. So dried fruits like pineapple chunks, mango chunks, dried apricots, they tend to be in health aisles. You tend to think that, oh, it's healthy because you're getting your fruit and your fiber. The problem is that even though they're sweet to begin with, and even when you dry and dehydrate a fruit, it becomes naturally even sweeter, companies think they need to add a bunch of sugar into it. It's just insane. So in this box, there's 8 servings, and that's a quarter cup. I don't know about you, but if I start eating some dried pineapple, I'm gonna eat like half of this box. It's not gonna be just an 1/8 of the box. And in that serving, there's 41 grams of sugar. 41 grams of sugar. Like, have a fresh pineapple and you're so much better off. There is absolutely no reason to add that much sugar into dried fruit. It's just really sad. So usually next to the dried fruits in the health food aisle are trail mix options. And these are kind of hit or miss. There are some options that are really good for you that have raw nuts in them, maybe some really good high cacao percentage dark chocolates, and some dried fruits that aren't covered in sugar. However, be careful because there's ones, and often the ones that people pick have M&Ms in them, which makes no sense to me. Or they have fruits and nuts in them that have extra added chemicals like sugar and trans fats, and so you want to pay attention to what's in them. For example, if I'm looking at the ingredients list on this, the first ingredient is milk chocolate peanut gems. So how on earth is the first ingredient in your healthy trail mix M&Ms? It doesn't make any sense. You do not even want to know, like there's about 40 different artificial colors in here. It's just insane. So definitely pay attention when you're picking out your trail mixes because there is a wide spectrum and you can easily get one that's very unhealthy. So if you're hungry and you feel like you need a snack and you go for an energy bar or a protein bar, really pay attention to the ingredients that are going into them because options like this, unfortunately, are just loaded in sugar, thus making you buy more of these bars to make yourself happy. And that's all that these manufacturers want is for you to buy more of their stuff. So they're gonna add as much sugar in here to make you happy and to make you addicted. So, and also this is in the health food aisles, you know? So like, but the problem is that first ingredient is organic brown rice syrup. And it sounds like it's healthy, but it's not. That's just an added sugar and it's the first ingredient. If you've ever made a granola bar, sugar is not the first ingredient when you make a granola bar. It's just insane. This one tricked me, guys, because you think, oh, it's yogurt and it's on top of raisins and that has to be healthy and it's so sweet and delicious. However, when we take a look at the back, yes, the first ingredient is raisins. Yay, that's a good point. That's a good thing. Then it has a yogurt flavored coating. It's not a yogurt coating, it's a yogurt flavored coating, which includes sugar, hydrogenated palm oil, and several other chemical ingredients. So we're not getting any Greek yogurt on this. We're not getting any healthy fats, any healthy protein in here. Instead, you're getting just a ton of hydrogenated oils and sugars and artificial flavors. It is so annoying that they do this. All you have to do, if you really love these, get some raisins, toss them in some Greek yogurt, and then freeze them. And then you have delicious Greek yogurt covered raisins without any of that junk. Unsweetened applesauce is a perfectly suitable option if you want to have that as part of your meal, but These types of, and it doesn't have to come in this pack, they also come in very healthy looking glass containers. These ingredients here, it starts with apples, and then the second ingredient is high fructose corn syrup. There's absolutely no reason to add high fructose corn syrup to sweet apples already. It's kind of silly. It's just making it as sweet as possible so people buy their product again. So for one little pouch like this, you're getting 14 grams of sugar, and 7 of those grams of sugar are added sugars, meaning that's half of the sugar in here is fake high fructose corn syrup. And fructose is naturally occurring in apples. You do not need to have any additional high fructose corn syrup. If you want to have applesauce, grab unsweetened applesauce. It's a much better option. All right, so how Fig Newtons got on everybody's healthy list, I have no idea. Maybe because it's figs, I don't know. But they advertise as fat-free. You can get options that aren't fat-free, but I chose the fat-free option because it had more sugar in it, which is just insane. And the reason why manufacturers do that is because when you take fat out of things, it doesn't taste as good. Manufacturers know you're not gonna buy their product again unless they make it taste good. And they make it taste good by something else that's cheap, which is sugar. In the ingredients list, we have sugar, corn syrup, we have invert sugar, fake ingredients that are doing you no good for a healthy lifestyle. Don't get tricked by fat-free items. If it says fat-free on there, walk away. You want healthy fats in your diet, and this is never gonna give it to you. Beware of muffins. In general, any muffin is gonna have more likely chances of having lots of butter and refined flours and a lot of refined sugars. So off the bat, with muffins, if you're buying them out, think about that ahead of time. So here we have an option that's for gluten-free diets. It's also dairy and nut-free. So I don't wanna discount that this is an option for those people who can't eat other muffins, but also, why are we eating muffins that are pre-packaged at a store anyway? We can always make those at home. I have a bunch of recipes that you can watch to have gluten-free, nut-free, and dairy-free muffins if you really want them. So on here, the first ingredient in these, what you would think are healthy muffins, is cane sugar. That's like insane. It's before any of the other pieces. And then on top of that, one muffin has 24 grams of sugar in there. Well, that's because that's the first ingredient. 22 of those 24 grams of sugar are added sugars. That means it's not naturally occurring. That means they took cane sugar and poured it into their mix before they put in any of the gluten-free things like brown rice flour or the potato starch and the different pieces that really shouldn't be in our muffin. So really pay attention to the marketing when you're buying things like this, because they're trying to make it taste good and trick you at the same time. So one unhealthy food that really bugs me because my kids think that they're healthy, so they ask for them, are veggie sticks. These upset me because you think, okay, I'm gonna give them potato chips, but instead they're healthier than potato chips, so they're gonna be a good option. However, when you actually take a look at the ingredients, there is absolutely no fiber in any of these veggie sticks. So an entire bag of this has absolutely no fiber in it. Tell me how that's a veggie stick. It doesn't make any sense to me. And people actually think that they're giving their kids a good option with this when it really, really isn't. So fruit smoothies can be a very healthy option if it's balanced, it has protein in there as well. However, drinks like this, unfortunately, are just loaded in sugar. So in one container, which is one serving that you're gonna be drinking, you're getting 57 grams of sugar, which is just insane. And it actually says down here, not a significant source of dietary fiber. So you're getting all this fruit with absolutely no fiber. Think about if you had real pieces of fruit, how much extra fiber you would be getting instead of just drinking the basically sugar water from the fruit. You don't have to keep buying things just because the marketers are telling us they're healthy. So I hope this video has helped you, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And check out my video on hidden sneaky sugars, because that's another way to pay attention to how much added sugar is getting added to your food. Thanks so much, I'll see you in the next video.